Welcome back to another edition of Salida Spotlight. I'm Shiloh here with Executive Director of the Salida Chamber of Commerce, Lori Roberts, and Donna Cole with Kaleidoscope Toys.
So we are here today because Donna has one of our favorite stores in downtown, Kaleidoscope Toys, and you don't have to be a child to shop there. It's full of a lot of fun, and you have something coming up January 16th that is pretty exciting. And is this a normal outfit for you, or is this a lead-in?
This is not my normal outfit, but I'm wearing my Stormtrooper outfit to let you know that we're going to be doing a play day all about Star Wars. So we're going to make some mini lightsabers with the kids. We're going to have some activities for the kids to do, activity sheets, coloring sheets for the little ones. We're going to try to do some kind of a Jedi I Spy type of a game with the kids, have little Star Wars characters around the store that they have to find. And we're going to have a photo booth. So we're encouraging everybody to come dressed in your Star Wars outfits, and we'll take pictures that we can post on the website and that kind of thing.
Oh, that's awesome. And I take it, being a stormtrooper, that you fall on the dark side?
Not really.
Oh, that was a toy store? That would be bizarre. But I think the photo booth is, I know, I'll throw a name out there, Tim Clow of Peak Solar. I asked him how Christmas was going to be, and he's like, oh, this is great. He's like, my son Avery and I got tickets to go see Star Wars. And I think will probably be coming to your store to do a photo op with the kids. So it's okay, adults, kids together,
Yes,
everybody can come in and do the photo op.
It should be a lot of fun.
No, you're very clever with all the stuff that you do to incorporate getting kids involved and having fun in the arts, and it's kind of building confidence too, and it's much more than just a toy store. It's a lot more than that.
Absolutely.
Well, and we love doing these play days. We do them about once a month. The only month we don't do them is December because it's just too crazy.
Yeah.
There's too many people in the store. But the kids really enjoy them. It's usually arts and crafts type things. Sometimes a little bit of science kits and that kind of thing that we might do. But this should be fun with all the hoopla about the Star Wars movie.
Oh, man.
We wanted an excuse to wear our outfits.
Yeah.
We wore all these for Halloween, so we wanted to wear them.
No, when I saw you come in, I was kind of bummed. I was like, I want a Star Wars outfit, and I don't have one yet.
You've got time.
I have time, and I think I'll be there on the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your store if folks haven't been there, or you're going to be visiting our area and
Well,
what to look forward to?
Yeah, we're a specialty toy store, so we have a lot of educational toys, games, a lot of crazy novelties that kind of appeal to any age group.
Yeah, yeah.
So our logo kind of thing is something fun for everyone. And
Yeah.
usually just about anybody that walks in the store can find some goofy thing that they like there.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
But
mean,
we do try to focus on a lot of educational things that you wouldn't be able to find at a regular,
Right.
Walmart and that kind of thing.
And your storefront with the two side panels with the windows, when you walk in, there's all these big stuffed animals, and it's so much fun. And I know when I go in to visit you, it takes me a while because everything I just like, it's like,
You get very distracted.
yeah,
Lots
I
of
do. I get distracted anyways, but I get overly distracted when I come into your shop in a good way.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's a lot of fun.
So, and I have to say that you provide. This is just a fun fact, but when Ride the Rockies comes through, a bike race, you have been a favorite of theirs.
Oh, nice.
We have had comments that, and a lot of these riders are in their 40s and up, but some have, grandkids. So you think that these guys on their bikes aren't going to be doing a lot of shopping, but hopefully they go shopping throughout the whole town. But they can't not stop and get stuff for the kiddos. So thank you you're there for everybody.
Well, we try to be.
Young at heart.
Yep, that's a lot of
So,
fun.
and you always embrace what's going on in the community and decorate and do all of the community-driven stuff that is just remarkable, I feel like,
Thanks.
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
We had a lot of fun with the Gentlemen of the Road.
Oh, yeah.
concert.
And I think you won Best Window Display. Was
Oh, we
that?
did. We
Yeah.
did, yeah. She's like,
I
"Oh,
think
yeah."
your giraffe and didn't you have a giraffe stuffed animal like playing? They're all
Well,
doing instruments.
Yeah, and that's Stephanie, my manager that does all those windows, and she had all the animals dressed up so they look like the Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, they
But
did.
then in the other window we had a little Playmobil display that looked like flaming lips.
yeah.
So that one was
No, it
really
was hot. It
hilarious.
was really. It
was
was
fun.
really. It was fun.
That was fun. That was very much appreciated, getting the tickets and everything.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see the big show.
Absolutely. So if people want to find you and go shopping at Kaleidoscope, how do they find you?
We're right on F Street. The address is 116 F Street, between Remax and Four Winds Gallery.
Okay, and your website and email?
The website is kaltoys.com, KALTOYS.com. You can also like us on Facebook. So any of the information about any of these play days is always posted on Facebook and on the website.
And that's open to locals and visitors alike. So you have kids that are looking for something fun to do, safe, educational, just good time. It's neat what you do.
Thank you.
And what's if they want to give you a call, what's your phone number?
530-0533.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the Star Wars trilogy, or I may have that wrong, but go Star Wars. I was there at the first. I'm all about it, so we appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you. It should be a lot of fun.
All right.
Hope everyone will come.
Thanks for joining us for Salida Spotlight. We'll be right back.
Youth in Action is a free literacy program that matches middle school students with preschool students. The middle school students and preschool student matches meet after school once a week right here in Chaffee County. This is an exciting time for the preschool students as their world is being opened up to letters, sounds, and words. Hi, I'm Kenny Wilcox, Youth in Action Coordinator. You can visibly see the transformation take place in the preschoolers as they read stories about places, animals, heroes, and faraway lands that they can only imagine. The middle school students get to be a part of this time in the lives of the preschoolers, while also gaining real life skills of responsibility, commitment as they care for their preschooler. Learning is encouraged through local field trips to places like the police and fire stations, hospital, and Humane Society.
My favorite experience with my preschooler was going to the police station. He was really excited to do that. So was I, and so we had a lot of fun there and we got to learn a lot.
Youth in Action is an interactive program that incorporates snacks, crafts, games, and play where creativity is always welcome. Families of the middle school and preschooler are welcome and encouraged to attend something we call Family Showcase. Family Showcase happens once a month and is an opportunity for the middle school and preschooler to show their parent or guardian exactly what we've been up to. It also gives the parent or guardian an opportunity to see this developing relationship between the preschooler and the middle schooler.
My best experience with my mentee was probably when we went out to the high school to fly kites. It taught them a little sharing and it was just really fun.
If you'd like more information about the Youth in Action program or want to get involved, check us out on chaffeementors.org, or you can call me at 719-530-2581. To enroll your child in the Youth in Action program, simply pick up an application at your child's school office.
Welcome back to Salida Spotlight. I'm Shyla with the Salida Chamber of Commerce, along with Lori Roberts, Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, and Caitlin Reese and Jonathan McDonald with Ark-Valley Humane Society.
And
Hey, good. How are you guys?
we have Boston too.
And Boston, of course. I was saving the best for last, of course.
So we're here today to talk to our wonderful folks from the Arkansas Valley Humane Society, or Ark-Valley Humane Society, my apologies. And there have been a few changes going on, and one point I'd like to make is that the Ark-Valley Humane Society is a no-kill shelter. Has been around for a long time, and the community really embraces what you do, and we're so glad to have you here today. So,
Well, thank you for having us. We really,
Absolutely.
really appreciate it. And yeah, we have been around for a long time. 2016 is actually going to be our 25th anniversary, which is fantastic, phenomenal, wonderful, amazing. You know, a lot of animal welfare organizations can't say they've been around that long. And I
Yeah.
think it's something that, as an organization, we're incredibly proud of, but I think it's also something the community needs to be incredibly proud of, and something that everyone should take comfort in, that we've been around that long.
Yeah.
And we're here to stay. We're here for the animals. We're here
Absolutely.
for the community.
I know your passion is great, and you do a lot of effort for the. I mean, you came down here today to help film and spread the word about some changes and about how we, as part of the community, in case a dog is lost or found, what we can do, the steps to take, the proper steps in an orderly fashion. So if you could help us with that a little bit. If somebody loses a pet or they find a pet, what should they do? What's the first thing they might do?
Sure. Well, recently we made some changes to our website. We want to try to
Okay.
expedite the process of reuniting lost pets with their families. As an organization, we do an incredibly good job with that. Our return to owner numbers are through the roof. They're astronomical. This community, our organization, we just do an amazing job with that, and I'm very proud of it. Caitlin's proud of it. But what we wanted to do is kind of really do better. And do more and be more responsive, kind of more than anything else, is increase that response rate and be able to expedite those reunions as much as we can.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we made some changes to our website.
Okay.
And the hope is that we can keep information flowing the best that we can. So long story short, if you lose a pet, what we ask you to do is jump onto our website, click on the report lost or found pet, fill out the form, upload a photo, and that gets emailed to us, and we can retrieve that. We can make a Facebook post out of it. We can get it on our website. We can start spreading the word much more quickly than someone trying to call in
Okay.
or coming by the shelter. I mean, we encourage people to do both those things.
Okay.
The first thing we want folks to do is jump on the website, fill out that lost
Okay.
or found animal report, and that'll get the process
All
moving
right.
so much faster.
What's the website?
Ark-Valley.org.
Okay. And if you have any questions after this, you can always call the chamber. We can help you. We can get all this information to you if you want to keep it handy at your house. Or, of course, obviously go straight to the source.
Yep.
And call you guys.
Yep.
What's your phone number?
719-395-2737.
Okay. And just the winter months, I mean, this just makes perfect sense that with some changes seasonally, you have a couple changes. Doesn't mean that on the south end of the county, we're talking about Salida, where the Humane Society is in Buena Vista, and the Sunshine Shelter is in our area here in Salida. Can you explain a little bit about some of the just temporary changes that are going on?
Sure. So for a number of reasons, number one, the success that we've had and the presence that we've had down in the Poncha Springs, Salida area, being there for the community, intaking stray animals, returning those animals to their owners, the adoptions and all this stuff. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
But what we've seen over the last few years is that animals coming in, animals going out really slows down in the winter months. Almost slows down to almost zero, which in some respects is a nice thing. When
Yeah.
we're not intaking stray animals, that's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the downside is adoptions slow down too, but that's okay. I mean, that's typical, that's general, that's normal for animal welfare organizations in this country, and we're no different there. So what we decided to do was, rather than stay open and not have any animals or not really be able to do much, we wanted to try to centralize our operations, get all of our team all together, and really be as efficient as we can, both with our operations and then also, with what we're doing for the animals.
Right.
We want to ensure that all the animals, when they come to us, no matter how they come to us, get everything they need. And, I think the other opportunity here is for us to get all of our staff trained up on all of our policies and procedures and all this sort of stuff. But long story short, from January 1 through the end of March, we're going to put the Sunshine Adoption Center into hibernation.
Okay.
Which I think, we're kind of looking forward to in the fact that, all of our staff's going to be under one roof. We're going to build camaraderie, and like I said, we're going to be able to provide, a central location for all of our services, all of our programs, and really ensure that all the animals are getting everything they need when they come to our organization.
And that's not to say if I were to find a lost cat or a lost dog, I'll go online, and the other thing I can do is call police dispatch, and they will take it from there. So we do have a resource in that way.
We work really, really closely with Salida PD, Chaffey County Sheriff's Department, and that's not going to change.
Right.
If you find a stray dog, and you need to, let someone know, and you can't bring it up to the BV facility, which would be our preference. But if you can't do that for whatever reason, our request is that you call, law enforcement, coordinate with them. They'll let you, they'll take the animal, they'll impound the animal in our Sunshine facility, and within 24 hours, usually a lot less than that, our staff will be down, pick up the animal, and bring he or she up to the BV facility.
Okay. So that's very good to know, and it's nice to know too that if you can go the extra step, which really isn't that hard for the distance, that is, to try to get the animal to your location first, and that I'm sure the animal would like that better, but we have the option of calling dispatch, which we've done in the past.
Yeah, and folks do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's not something new.
Right.
This is just doing it a little more often, maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think, like I said, the nice thing is it is wintertime.
Yeah.
We do see fewer stray animals. We do see fewer instances where animals have to come into the shelter environment. But when they do, one, like we said, our preference would be to come up to the BV facility. If you can't for whatever reason, that's okay. We just ask at that point that you reach out to law enforcement and coordinate the impound that way.
And right now, I'm gathering, since Boston's here, to change a little note from our little star. Boston's up for adoption?
Boston is up for adoption. Aww. He's kind of been our star of the day. It's a big day out. He's up in our BV facility, and Caitlin's been traveling the area with him today. So, he's a great dog. You want to talk a little bit about him?
Yeah, he is 3 years old. We think he's a greyhound retriever, maybe a little pit bull. But he is just the sweetest. He wants to please. He loves being around people. And he's smart. He's very smart, knows basic commands, and listens well. So he's a great dog.
Well, I wish we would have had the beginning of, before we started filming, he was practically in Shiloh's lap, just being a love bug. And no, he's just, for the first time in front of the camera, I think he's doing really, really well, He is a star.
Yeah, we've only been practicing for a few days in front of the camera, so he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing pretty
For
good.
a 3-year-old, he's doing really well.
He's big, but he's just a little gentle giant, So, what other animals do you have right now?
We've got fantastic variety of dogs.
Okay.
Some amazing cats. Our Home for the Holidays adoption special that we had from November through this coming Saturday, January 2nd, is wrapping up. Thank you to all those folks who came and adopted. It's just been a tremendous success. But one of the things that we do have, unfortunately, we have a lot of senior cats.
Okay.
When we say senior cats, we have those that are 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
Right.
Oh my
20
goodness.
years old.
Oh boy.
So what we want to do is, the shelter is really the last place where those animals need to be spending their golden years.
Right.
So we want to get them into homes as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So what we're going to be doing is waiving the fee,
Oh,
waiving
wow.
the adoption fee for all of our senior cats
That's
from this point
amazing.
forward.
That's
We don't want
great.
anything to stand in the way of folks, coming and really opening up their home to a senior cat. A senior cat is like no other pet you can adopt.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to have their quirks. Yeah, they're going to have their personality. But 9 times out of 10, as Caitlin saw today when we were down at the Sunshine facility, all a cat wants generally is a quiet place, a safe place, a warm lap.
A lap.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they're
have.
some of the sweetest cats.
They are. I have a senior cat, Francis. Hey, Francis. Uh, he's 17, and I rescued him off the. I found him on the Arkansas River as a teeny weeny kitten. I'd never had a cat, and he jumped inside a tuna fish can and ate the whole thing, and then he stayed with us since then. But they are lovely, and they're really rather easy to take care of, and the love and companionship you get back. And my goodness, I mean, adopting an 11 or 12-year-old cat, I mean, you may have, or 14 for that matter, I just think you would get back so much in return.
You do, and it's one of those things. You enter into that adoption knowing that this is not a puppy, this isn't a kid.
Right.
You're not going to have 10, 15 years with this animal, but we want people to understand that if you can open up your home to a senior cat, and just give them those last few years or months in some cases as happy and comfortable and warm as you can. That's all they're really looking for.
Right. Well, what you do is from the heart. It's just always a pleasure. I mean, whether we're emailing or on the phone or here like we are today, this county is so lucky to have both of you and your entire staff,
Absolutely.
because it's a work of. I'm certain you don't go home and you just shut it off.
No, we don't.
You've got just
Generally,
these
it's something we
babies.
take with us.
Yeah.
But I think
And almost literally, yeah.
Yeah, literally. I think really our success, goes hand in hand with the community, like you said, who embraces us and supports us. We wouldn't be as successful as we are. We wouldn't have been around as long as we are. We wouldn't be able to do as much as we do without the support of the community, both financial support, volunteering,
Yeah.
Right.
all sorts of things. Even if you're just coming in and just dropping off a bag of dog food or cat
Okay.
food or some litter. If you want to make a monetary donation, we would certainly welcome that as well.
Yeah.
But just the general support from the folks in Chaffee County is incredible.
Yeah, well, and you ebb and flow with your programs. You're always innovative. You're there for all the right reasons, and you keep it interesting and fun for the people that live here. I mean, people want to be involved. So again, if people want to contribute, or if they want to volunteer, if they want to get more information about what we were speaking about earlier, what to do and how to handle a lost or found animal, can you give your website and phone number again?
Sure. The website is www.ark-valley,
Okay.
.org. And from there, we've got links to what's going on with the Sunshine Facility. What do I do if I find a lost dog? What if I do if I lost my cat? Those sort of things. The
Okay.
online lost found form we ask people to fill out. All of our adoptable pets are showcased on our website, so we encourage people to check that out. And then our phone number 719-395-2737.
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much. And thanks.
Here we go.
Hi,
Oh.
yeah, Boston. Boston, thank you. And
And Boston needs to find a home.
Boston
Yes.
needs a home. So
He does.
I take you home, buddy. I have 4 dogs and a cat, but we're gonna get you a home. All right. Thank you. And if you have any questions, you can call the chamber at 719-539-2068.
And you can also check out our website, salidachamber.org. We also have a link to their Lost and Found button on their website that will take you right to them. So thanks again for joining us, Caitlin and Jonathan, for another edition of Salida Spotlight. Catch us next month.
Thank you.